Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Jamaica and I'll be trying Jamaica's national dish, which is of course Ackee and saltfish, traditional Jamaican breakfast. The Ackee grows here on the island, so it's very cheap to get and always available. Here we go. I'm gonna dig in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Wonderless Life. All right, so I'm in Jamaica still. I'm looking pretty shitty, but I'm gonna have breakfast, so I thought I'd share with you guys. Haven't made a video in a long time, so I just wanted to, I'm looking real bad too, so don't judge me. But I just wanted to give y'all a view at what a traditional Jamaican breakfast looks like. I've had a lot of people ask me when I post what I'm eating. I'm getting my hair done today. My birthday is in a couple days, so I'm looking real bad, but don't worry, I'm gonna get it together soon. But what I'm doing is we're having traditional Jamaican breakfast. There is a Jamaican fruit. I believe it's the national dish of Jamaica, which is ackee and saltfish. Saltfish is like a salted, dried meat, like how we would use like turkey necks or anything of a salted, dehydrated meat. So the saltfish can be codfish or pollock. I've seen it in the States a lot. I don't even know what they use down here. I know they have salt mackerel, but the saltfish, the actual type of fish, I don't know. But the saltfishes we're in, it's speaking to the process in which it's cured. So it can be any type of fish that's used for saltfish. All right, so this is what we have. All right, so I'm in an Airbnb that's in a different area than where I normally am. So I'm gonna show y'all what we have. This is the container that it comes in. Awesome, right? Okay. And then the cost of this breakfast, let me show you again. This is what we're looking at. And the cost of the breakfast, including delivery charges, was 500 Jamaican dollars, which is about 370 US. So this is what comes with my $5 meal, $500. My receipt is here. This is the Airbnb that I'm at. This is the address for the Airbnb, and a guy rode up on a bike, like not a motorcycle, actual bike, and brought this to me. So I'm excited about that. And I am going to give you a sneak peek at the food. All right. So this is what we have here. And I'm gonna go through and show you what it is. Like I said, I get a lot of questions about the food that I'm eating here. I've been coming to Jamaica since 2010. I first tried ackee in probably let me see. My daughter was born in 1991. Probably between 1989 and 91, I had my first two kids. And I tried it in the States, and it's an acquired taste. Once you first have it, it's kind of like not a weird, but it's not a familiar taste. So it's not something that you always like, I want this. But after you try it, I started craving it on certain days. I would just have a taste for it. I learned how to cook it long before coming to Jamaica because I love it so much. So I started experimenting with it. I had one of my good Jamaican friends, an older lady, take me to her house and show me how to cook it. This is the ackee. I'm gonna actually include some pictures in it as well from the actual fruit because it grows on a tree and it is a fruit. And then we have the saltfish that's mixed in with it as well. All right, let's take a look now. So this is yam, yellow yam. And it's a root. All of these things are called food or ground provisions. Or not this. This is boiled dumpling. This is boiled banana here. And look how much smaller the bananas are in Jamaica because they are not modified in any way at all. And this is sweet potato. And everything on this plate I will eat because I love it all. Now this is the ackee again. You see it mixed with saltfish in here. We had a little pieces of fish in here that are still salty. They boil it to get most of the salt out. And then you have your onions and your peppers and your seasonings, as they call it. So, all right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this because I want to eat my food while it's still hot. So how you eat these as I'm sure everybody got something different going on. But what you want to do is you want to, So the thing about the ackee and the saltfish, the ackee doesn't have a real strong flavor, but the saltfish and the onions and the seasonings and that is cooked with overtaste. It kind of is a texture of, I'll say a soft scrambled egg. It doesn't taste like egg. The texture is not. It's just soft like a scrambled egg. All right, so what you do is you take your little piece of your dumpling, your yam, whatever. I'm outside, so I don't want to touch it. And I got a huge piece of yam here, and I love all of it. So I got to figure out a way to cut this. It's not usually this hard. It's not this big. And if I was in the house, I would have a knife too. So this is a piece of yam. This is a little big. Okay, so the yam, you can see the texture here of the yam. It reminds me of a, let me see what I can compare this to. Not necessarily a potato because it's much harder, it's much firmer than a potato. And it tastes pretty much like just a starchy root. It almost has a gummy texture in the inside of it. That's how you know that it's cooked perfectly. Like when I cook these, they're a little bit, if you cook them too long, they get watery and loose. I guess I can compare that to the way cauliflower does. If you cook cauliflower too long, even though it's the same, it stays in the same form, it still get a little watery. Get water in between the, I don't know, the texture. I don't know what to call it, but this is not. This is like almost a gummy taste in the inside. Oh my gosh, so good. And this food is so filling and so healthy. Like every time when I first come to Jamaica after being in the States and I'm dieting and trying to get, shed those extra pounds before I go to a tropical place where, you wear almost no clothes. When I get here and try to eat this, I can't eat it because it's so heavy. But it's not food that stays with you. I don't know if it's because it's so much more natural, less preservatives and additives, or just homegrown goodness. It doesn't keep you as full as long, and you don't gain a lot of weight from it. Like when I eat this food, like my stomach will be big now, but in an hour or two, it'll be, well, not probably an hour or two, but an hour or two, it'll digest and my stomach will go down, but the food will stay with me for a while. And this is a $5 plate, $350 roughly US, or $3.50, I'm sorry. And this will have me, I won't eat the whole thing. Well, I might, depending on, with the sweet potato, oh my God. Now these dumplings, I usually save these dumplings for later. And if I have 2 scoops of this ackee left, I can go back with the dumplings and get full again, like a midday snack. This in the United States cost me $10. $10 to $12 for the same serving. And the ackee in the States is canned. You can't get it fresh in Atlanta. I heard you can get it fresh in Florida. I've never had it, but oh my God. Yeah, this is so good. All right, so if you are in Jamaica or if you're traveling to a different country, I strongly suggest that you try their food of the land, honey. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like the way that look weird. But we eating raw, I mean not raw, but well, some people like raw meat too. But we eating cow flesh and all kind of shit, but you're scared to try it. Oh my God. Yeah, this is so good. This is amazing. I don't think y'all understand. If you have not had traditional Jamaican food in Jamaica and you come here all the time and you just eat in a resort, you do not know what you're missing out on. Now, I know at the resort this costs a lot of money too, because a lot of restaurants that I like to frequent in the hotels that I stayed at serve this as well. And they charge you $1 million for it. It's so fucking good though. Oh my God. I love it here. But in the States, I'd rather cook my own. Even though it's from a can, I can cook it. That's how you know when food is good, when you dance to it. Yeah, this is amazing. I wanted to make sure that I got y'all some footage of this good food while I sit outside my Airbnb and smash this, because honey, I've been trying to take my nails off and trying to get ready for my birthday. I will be 48 on Sunday. The only thing that can make this better right now is if this juice behind this phone didn't need to hold the phone up so I can eat it. I mean, drink it with my food. But I left my tripod. Look at my top. Now I gotta finish this shit. I left my tripod and I'm going to get it because I got some shit I want to show y'all this trip. I left it in Atlanta, so I'm going back to get it. All right, so I'm gonna save this part 2 this for later. You guys make sure that when you're traveling, because this is all about travel and all about supporting the local economy, when y'all out traveling, that you make sure that you get some authentic food from the locals. And you know, the resorts always have pretty good food. The hotels do. Like, I love hotel food. I love food, any kind of food. I'm a foodie before I'm a traveler. So I was at a nice hotel the other day, and I'll post some of those pictures as well of this food, and it was so fucking good. But it was like $12, and y'all see, even to get this delivered to my house, I didn't have to leave at all. It was still only 500 Jamaican dollars. And it's so good. And the guy rode on his bicycle and brought it to me. All right, so that is it for this video. I'm gonna have to get my top and wash it off and get this put up, because if I don't, I'll sit here, eat all of this, and then I'll be sleeping till 4 o'clock. And I gotta take my hair down. All right, so this is the damage I did. Right, not too bad. Not too bad. Nice little breakfast to get my day started, and I'm full as hell. It's so good though. I just can't stop eating it. All right, I'm gonna eat this last piece of banana. Well, that's another piece of banana. Shit, y'all in my business right now. And that's my special drinks that I make myself and freeze it. Next video on that. All right, y'all, thank you for watching. Again, if you found the video interesting, if you found it informative, please go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, or share the video with your friends, so if they want to see what this Jamaican traditional breakfast is like. I think, and dumplings, these are the dumplings. These are the dumplings. They get flour and water, salt, boiled until they become, you know, a dumpling, like a gooey goodness. See? Now these are real filling. These 2 pieces right here and this little bit of ackee that I have left is a whole meal. That's a whole meal left. So I got y'all that. Now y'all can see what I'm doing. This is my lovely place that I'm in right here. Somebody in this balcony up here watching me. Just act like I don't see them, okay? And this Airbnb is super cute too, y'all. So I might go and show y'all the inside at another video, but that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.